Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to part 7. Today I want to talk about audience and really understanding who they are. And one of the best ways that you can really understand who they are is to talk to them and is to listen to them and to hold an engaging conversation. And this is the real difference for me, and this is how I've learnt quickly, I would say, over the last 10 years, is that I never assumed who people were or what they needed. And even though that is the thing that you want to do, that you want to create this container of people who are pulled together in an imaginary way. For example, I've seen this and felt this so many times where people might say, well, you're a mum, so you'll probably like this. And I'm like, no, it doesn't speak to me. And the mum bracket is enormous. My mum is a mum and she's older than I am. And there are teenage mums and mums with different experiences, different methods, different ways to becoming a mum, different family setups. And we really have to understand what the group of people we are talking to need, require, value, understand, crave, all of it. And I invite you, if you haven't done today, to go in deeper. And when I say go in deeper, I don't mean by yourself. I don't mean just go in deeper and really try and put together this imaginary world. I mean, go out and ask questions. Go and immerse yourselves with your target audience. So that might mean going and joining something or listening to what people say. Maybe you know your target audience, but yet you're not maybe feeling quite brave enough yet, or you're still in that exploring sort of stage. Maybe you go to a talk by somebody else who is talking to your target audience and really understand why they're there, what they're saying, and also what they are not saying. This phrase of what your audience is not saying is going to be golden in terms of you finding a solution for it. So, to give you a tangible example, people might come to me and say, I've got this idea and I want to build it. And I want to make it real. I want to make it happen. I want to create success on my terms. I want to leave my 9-to-5 job and I'm ready to go. That's what they may say, as in the words that they share. But what they might not say is, I'm scared. I have self-doubt. I'm wondering whether I'm too old for this. I'm nervous what happens if it doesn't work? What if I fall flat on my face? I don't really know how to sell it. Talking about money makes me feel nervous. I know because I've spoken to so many people over the years, and they're just a few examples. There are many, many more. But I know in terms of showing up and really supporting people through that process, I've come to understand what people are not saying as well. Because I've listened, I've been in those speaking environments where people will come up to me at the end and say, has anybody ever asked you about this? Or it comes up in Q&As where somebody wants to share something and they're uncertain, they're unsure, they don't really know whether it's a real thing or if it's something that they should be nervous about. Like, there's so many things. And for the most part, I guess because I've been doing it for so long as well, it's very rare now that I hear something brand new where I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm shocked. I cannot believe that you feel like that. There are a lot of through lines that go through my work. But what happens throughout there of really listening and understanding means that I can answer those questions through my content. I can answer those questions throughout my speaking presentations, my workshops, but also prepare myself fully to be able to hold space for those people, because I know that those things are going to come up. So knowing that they're going to come up, I always leave time for Q&A. I know that the way that I approach my speaking things is never from I'm the expert, you know nothing, I'm going to speak down to you. It's a conversation. So therefore, what do I need to do in order to prepare my audience to be able to experience that? So feel free to take this to a large piece of paper and really get to know your audience of who you are talking to. I know we've spoken about this so much about, I don't know if I want to niche down, or I'm a bit nervous about doing this, or what if I don't speak to everybody? Start with one group, because it's likely that one person's problem or one group is going to come up again and again. So play around in that place, see what comes up for you. And if you are unsure, do come on over and work through Speak Up with me. Speak Up is an 8-module course, but also you get time with me. So again, this sense of making it real, making it happen. It's a line that comes through all my business all of the time. I don't want you just to be in that place where you're absorbing. I want you to be implementing and trying and experimenting and getting paid quickly, like doing the thing that you want to do. So if you want to find out more on that, come to nikkiraby.com/speak up, and I'll see you there. If you want to book in some time with me to have a chat, I would love to hear from you. hello@nikkiraby.com. I'm sending you lots of love. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.